I guess friendship area. So today I will talk to you about a streamer, AggroFiend. Fiend. I think it's how you should say it. And I will also share my thoughts about the meta a bit, the balance, and the next updates that are coming early next year. I think it's really the cool part. So first, AggroFiend. He's a streamer, a good streamer, interesting. I recommend you watch him mostly, that's what I would say. But I do not recommend you go watch him these days. Not the previous weeks either. I'm I grew tired of his trips. The reason being, this guy, he's a really good demon by the way. Really, he's. I'm okay with most of the things he does, but recently he has been doing things wrong to me. So he plays the game as a demon, and if there is a decent team, he will go AFK. And going AFK as a demon, it almost feels like he's taking the game hostage, which is bad. And it's terrible when you're the survivor against him. Some people who play demon, they will say, "Oh, you get a free win, you're happy," but it's not true. It's bullshit. I do like challenge. I don't mind losing. It makes me way better after, because it's very obvious what the mistakes were and how to make it so it doesn't happen again. Yeah. So playing against him is worse than going into an IA match, which I would never do. It's worse than playing against a new player. A new player, level 1, will give me more challenge than AggroFiend these days. And the thing that is particular with him is that he streams it. He streams that, and he spends, I could be wrong, he spends half of the time during his streams, if he gets decent players, complaining. At least he did for a few weeks. It's incredibly boring, and I think it's also bad for the community as well. Um, he doesn't play Survivor. At least I haven't seen him play it. So most of the things he says are biased. It's completely biased because he doesn't play the other side. So yeah, just one thing I wanted to mention, and I suggest you don't really come into his streams these days because it's not going. Yeah, obviously the problem is, yeah, as I said, he just streams it and shares his thoughts for how many hours a day, and I don't know why he doesn't play Survivor or switch to the other side, or simply, I don't know, changes that and find a way to enjoy the game without going AFK and making the game completely not challenging for every single survivor he gets. Unless the survivors are not really good at the game, then he will play normal and believe him. Possibly. Well, again, I don't have anything against him except for that part. Everything else is, fine. He's a good streamer. Just something I wanted to mention because it's like there is a game against him. So what happens is he does find me very early. I think I heard him. I heard, the demon behind me around this time. So I started running. Yeah, he started to spawn traps. Then, okay, then that happens. He goes into a car. Okay, yeah, he controls our car. Me and I was in solo queue, by the way. He controls the car and boom, we just block it. Which is what good survivors do these days. It's a bit cheesy, but it's how the game is, There are cheesy stuff on the demon side as well, and that's when he stopped playing and went AFK. 3 minutes in, finding survivors already. I didn't even have a gun, I didn't even have a champ. And yeah, then he just goes AFK, and there you go for the most boring game I had during the whole week. So thanks AggroFiend for the terrible experience. Okay, so that does me giving my opinion. Hopefully, AggroFiend, if you listen to this, don't take it wrong. Please take it as constructive criticism. I think your streams were amazing, and sadly, you took a different turn, and some people may enjoy it because what he says is not necessarily wrong. It's just it's okay one day, but don't keep going for a month, you know? I don't know. There are some other streamers that to have a different mindset and play Demon. I could give names, but pretty much all of them. And they enjoy the game still in their own way and do not impact negatively the whole community as it does. Anyways, that's it for this little part about AggroFiend. Um, okay, so now I wanted to talk about the balance, but do it a bit differently. And still, because it's really there's so much things to say, you know. And everyone, you know, when they think about the balance, they think about their previous games and their little issues. That's what I will do. So I have a few clips. I played like 5 or 6 games. I took small clips during those 5 or 6 games. And I'm going to simply show you those clips and let's just try to go over them and tell me what do you think could be changed in those games directly. Small details because if by watching specific clips that I think showcase a lot of the issues, I think that's where we can find some small issues and instead of just talking in general of the game balance and not accurately. So so what's a book phase? That's a book phase. I'm playing Hunter Ash. I have, as you can see, a legendary double barrel, the most powerful weapon in the whole game, in the hands of the most powerful survivor possibly in the whole game. And I do think it's balanced. I'm going to show you why, however. So the book starts. Good teammates, by the way. I think I was in a trio. I had 12 teammates. So game starts, I do that. Super powerful. Demon has no counter, but that's okay. That's his ability, you know. Now he's basic. He does get some hits, you know. It's alright. Now drone. Now he's elite. He does get some damage on the book because of the cold drone. His elite dies really quick. And that's when it starts. I do think that Hunter Ash is a bit too powerful. I mean, as you can see, I think I possibly could have dueled the book. I think I possibly can duel the book if I have Hunter Ash and I have a really good warrior with me. Possibly. Right? I mean, he's still getting some damage on the book. He's still doing something, you know. But yeah, not that much. There I start to place myself differently, as you can see. And that's when it really becomes obvious, I think. He got one attack in. With my double barrel here, the damage I did. Boom. This one especially. Half of his health went away. I have a Leader Ash with me, obviously. It's not taken into account, but still. So what will be the problem for you there? I do think the legendary... oh, this one is... yeah, this one is just wow. One shot. Second shot just kills it. It kills the basic unit all by myself. The control unit, 2 shots. And if I had better accuracy, I might have been able to kill it with 1 shot and then a bullet a pellet in the foot. So that's yeah. This character here that I play, you know, so I'm not being biased here, needs a nerf with the double barrel. At least a legendary version. Keep in mind that I was buffed by Leader, but still, I think there is a it's still very it's just too much. So I think they should nerf the legendary version at least. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I think this character is a bit too powerful. Slightly though. I mean, if it nerfs the legendary, maybe even the purple I think would be perfect. And I mean, they could like nerf the legendary double barrel and buff the regular double barrel a little bit. Making it making the difference smaller, but not giving the possibility to a survivor to get such a weapon that can almost solo the book, which does not make sense in an asymmetrical 5 vs 1 game to me. So that's the first example. First example of something which I think is wrong. Okay, now there we go. Second game. Where the demon did give up here. The demon, I was playing Scotty. And yeah, just watch the clip, I guess. I enjoy the gameplay still, I think gameplay is cool. So the demon played well the whole game. If I remember correctly, he applied some good pressure, but we come to the book. So obviously, for now I'm only showing to you book phases, which is a bit particular. Because I do believe the rest is mostly okay. Yeah. So the book is about to be done. So demon is leveling up, getting some damage on me. Alright, there we go. Watch really carefully what's about to happen here. So he spawns on elite. He press square to get his thunder right away. And then, he can't withstand him, and then he tries to get a hit and he doesn't. And there he controls the basic and doesn't get a single hit either. And that's when he stops playing. Why did he stop playing here? That's because he spawned 2 units and he didn't even get a single hit. Which is very... I mean, it kills your motivation as a demon, correct? I mean, I'm sure a lot of you play demon, and if you spawn 2 different units, your 2 different units, don't get a single hit, it's over. You know it. You know it. So the problem here, to me, is on the right side, my friend Gerard. You see, he's a big problem in that one. He's playing Annie. I do think Annie is a bit of an issue. I think her fever that allows everyone to do more gun damage is a really great idea. I think it's amazing. However, the balance bar buff she provides is unnecessarily strong, and I will also add that if you win a game with Anya as a book, it is impossible to say that you would have also win it with another team comp without Annie. Literally impossible, because she's too good. She buffs the team too well with the balance bar. So Annie is a problem to me, and I think that's a good example. Yeah, but it's okay. There are always some team comps in the game like that are meta and stronger. But I don't think I personally did not have fun seeing a demon give up and understanding why he did give up, and I do. It's kind of bad. I wish that he had more of a chance in that game. And Annie was only providing a damage buff. Maybe I mean, balance bar is a good idea, but maybe a small one like 5% would still make a major difference. Major, really. And I think demons would enjoy playing against Annie a little more. So that's my I think second clip, yeah. So 2 things. To Ash, Annie. And now something different, demon side. So I'm playing Mia. Extremely difficult game, okay. Extremely difficult game. You see me alone as the dark ones because we the players I was with, we pretty much ran out of champs because the demon was playing really well and using his Blackbringer really well. So I had to take a risk and rush the dark ones. And so there are two things which are about to happen here. First, the boss. You cannot deal with the boss in a 1 versus 1. That's one thing. You just can't. So you still have options as a survivor, and you're about to see one. So there I just keep him busy, I take him, do some damage to him because I know I can. I know I have a window of 5-10 seconds to have fun a bit, actually face the demon. Then I just realized that, I couldn't. Which is fine. 1 versus 1 you should not be able to kill the boss by yourself. Alright, yeah. So it's just me trying to survive here by using something that some people dislike, which is pretty much looping as you do in DBD using the windows. I heard some demons complain about that, the vaulting, but I think it's okay. I think it's well okay. Did you see how fast this guy died, by the way? Watch his heals. Watch it carefully. He just used a champs here. He's about to get hit, I think. Okay, yeah, he dies. So the hunter dies really quick. That's what I mean. The witch right now is a little bit too strong in my opinion. The health is really good. She should not be able to be killed in 1 versus 1. But the fact that she can attack repeatedly, like this, is just too strong. Too strong, even for you demons. Do you like the fact that the witch is a way better boss than the other bosses? Like compare Henrietta with her. They both can fly, but one apparently can't really move that quick, when the other can move quicker, has more attacks way faster, has no breaks between her attacks. So yeah, there we basically all end up teaming up together, and as a 4-man group we do take her down. So yeah, I think the witch needs to be nerfed a little bit, and I think things such as cars or vaulting in some situations become necessary on the survivor side. Because if I didn't vault in that game, the game would have ended there. I would have get down because you cannot heal with the witch. And then they would have get down too because I would not have been able to kill the boss. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I just think the witch needs a little nerf. Slight though. I do like the amount of health she has and the fact that she can beat a player in 1 versus 1. But I do think that you should have some windows to be able to heal or get a break between her attacks. At least once every 3 or 4 attacks. Another thing that this witch didn't know, the potions also go through the wall, so obviously change that, like wall hacks. I mean, it was like things going through the wall on any side is not great. It is not like she could have hit me there. There she could have hit me through the wall if she threw a potion. She didn't know, but yeah, luckily. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, content. For the ones who didn't know, there is big things coming supposedly early next year. So hopefully it is really early next year, like first week, second week at best. I'm hoping, actually I'm not hoping, I know it will be about the show with 4 seasons, like the content with Ash, the show with Kelly, Pablo and all, because they already showcased the Pablo outfit. And that's going to be amazing, I think. This show, it was just so fun to watch, and the outfits in there are super cool. Everything is just super cool, so I have big expectations. Yeah, so I do think right now the game is not very enjoyable, and we should wait for the next update to really play it consistently again and have more fun, because right now it's not that fun. Queues are long. Everything is not amazing. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I said a lot of things, so I don't know. Yeah, what's your take? Um, and yeah, have a happy new year. Bye.